Witchy blessings, everyone, and welcome to Venusian Empress Oracle. You are joining Priestess Melissa for your Witchy Wednesday reading. We are going to tap in and see what the Oracle of the Shapeshifters have to say for us this day. Now, bear in mind, these are general readings, which may or may not resonate with you. If they do resonate in any way, take what resonates, leave the rest, and definitely hit the like button and let me know down below how it may be resonating. We got Hanged Man and Five of Wands energy going on here today. You may be looking at things from a different perspective at this time, trying to perhaps consider how you can clear up some conflicts that have been happening in your life. Knight of Pentacles could be all around money, getting our finances together at this time. Definitely going to tap in and see what is coming out. The Jack-o'-lantern tarot as well as the affirmators cards are going to give us some advice moving forward on this situation today. And if you need a personal reading, guys, don't hesitate to reach out to me at VenusianWays.org. We can find out exactly what is going on for you. We'll also get love advice from the Lover's Oracle cards at the end, as well as answer one question that you may have. So stick around to the end for all of the good stuff. All right, guys, let's get going, shall we? Blessings and thank you so much to the witches, angels, ancestors, way showers, guides. Bring through the messages that are most needed for us this day. Beautiful. Thank you guys so much for all of your support to the channel. I truly appreciate each and every one of you. Keep those likes, comments, shares, and donations coming. And definitely hit that subscribe and bell notification so you don't miss any of the readings I put out. We'll be putting out new moon messages this weekend, so definitely check that out. I'm now at the point of doing zodiac readings twice a month now for the moon energy. So we're tapping into the full and the new moon energies. All right, so let's see what is going on here today. Oracle of the Shapeshifters, show me what I need to know. How interesting. I did a reading for me earlier and I got this card. Once Upon a Midnight Dreary. This is all about going for your dreams, you know, putting some creativity, ingenuity perhaps into whatever it is that you are trying to create at this time. You know, even if it's around money, it's like making that, and this could be anything from your career, you know, what you do for work, but it's like perhaps you feel like you've been stuck in that nightmare instead of living the dream, as we all like to say, or like you hear perhaps a lot of people say. Mermaid in a koi pond. Rediscover your individuality. Become the dragon. All right. So this is playing small is what this feels like. You know, it's like swimming with all the other school of fish, not being your own individual self. And maybe you're ready to break free of that. Once again, stop living that nightmare, right? Dragonling Garden, a new world is born. Absolutely. So you may definitely be tapping into this new way of doing things at this time. Once Upon a Midnight Dreary talks about creativity, genius, writing, expression, and artistic flow. All right. So maybe you need to write some things down, get a plan together, that kind of thing. Let's read this card real quick to you. 31, which came out in the upright. This was a really good card. I like the energy on this card. How interesting that it came out for me as well as for you guys. You have at present a wonderful, clear connection to the divine. And so the sacred is speaking through you. It may be your hands, and a painting may come. Through the air, a poem may thunder towards you. And it is your role at this time to write it down, because your creative joy and impulse is not yours. It does not belong to you, but it must be caught for a time, brought through into this world via your body, meaning you have to take action, right? So you have that feminine aspect where you're sitting with the idea, you're pondering, you're mulling over it, you're allowing spirit to help show you, perhaps with that Hanged Man, those perspectives that you had not seen before. And then now it's time to write it down and take action on it, is what this is saying. So, brought into this life by your work and holy acts, you are a creative being, and not only does this mean working with the creative genius, the muse, the da- da- daemon. Huh, interesting. It's not demon, but it's Daemon. I have to look up that word. If anybody knows what that means, definitely put it down below. The dame, the muse, the daemon, all about you. It means sweat, strain, and hard work for a time. It means you will turn up for work even when the muse seems aloof. You will never recreate the divine perfectly on paper, but you will bring through something of its essence. You must know this is not you. And when people say it is your writing and your work that they admire, know it is your dedication to the divine that has brought it through. Speak the words of the poet, sing the song, paint the images previously unseen by human eyes. Walk between the worlds, but keep one foot here always so we can bring you back to create once again safely. All right, so it's like not getting too lost up in the dreaming aspect, of what it is that you want to bring through, because your world is here to create. It's ready for you. You have all that you need to be able to do so. It's just about putting in the work, the effort, the blood, sweat, and tears, right? To be able to break free, perhaps, from a particular dynamic that you have been stuck in for way too long. Again, waking up from the nightmare is what I always like to say. Seven of Cups and Five of Wands energy. Yeah, maybe this has caused conflicts because of the choice that we have made. Choices that we make when we don't have all the information, or when we are less ignorant, if you will, or less understanding of what all is before us. Definitely some mind effery going on here. Yeah, maybe you've mind fucked yourself for a long time to stay in the position that you've been in, or in the, place that you've been in. But you know what you're meant for. All right? And I feel like many of you are done over, playing this game, even with yourselves, about what you deserve. It's like, it's not going to ever just manifest from the dream state. There is always going to be some action that is necessary for us to take to be able to bring it into reality. All right? The High Priestess. So definitely your intuition is needing to be worked on at this time, is what I'm seeing, because you're needing to be able to walk between those worlds. You're needing to be able to stay in that middle ground, if you will, as you walk between the worlds. We're human, but we always need to be able to tap into that higher aspect of ourselves. Four of Wands in reverse. Definitely things could be thrown off at this time in the physical, at home. Things may not be going at all the way that you had envisioned or hoped for. And you know that there's a need to put an end to something that is going on at this time in your physical world. What is it that is causing everything to be thrown off at home that perhaps you need to make a change about? Knight of Swords. Ooh, something came in quick, fast, and in a hurry. Did somebody die? I'm just curious. Around you. Yeah, so maybe that's what you're dealing with, some unhappiness because of something around this situation. Something has died for sure, and you may be feeling like in your mind it's this energy of, everything bad happens to me. When is something good going to happen? But if we keep going back to the past, and we're not willing to consider a different path forward other than the one perhaps we've been going on, one that has been very much outdated, is what this feels like. Something we know that we should have put an end to a long time ago, but for some reason we keep going back to this, way of thinking, this way of being, and it's causing nothing but, you to be upset, you to feel like, why are things not working out here, right? Look at those owls looking at her like, you know what to do, more or less. Why are you sitting in this state, more or less, continuing to live this nightmare, if you will? Queen of Cups energy, Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces energy. But I feel like what you're looking for is something that really stirs your heart, really makes you feel alive again, if you will. King of Pentacles in our hopes, wishes, and fears energy is all about having that stability, and perhaps especially with that Four of Wands in reverse. I do feel like a lot of this does have to do around money, if you will, and just having a stability in life. Don't give up on your dreams, all right? You've been through way too much. You don't want to go through this cycle again with this Nine of Wands in reverse. That's exactly what you're going to be doing. You know, this is about breaking those chains that have kept us bound for so long so that we can celebrate, so we can be happy, all right, in our lives. But this is definitely has to do with doing some healing work within ourselves, perhaps around a love situation, if you will, and what we have our happiness tied up in, quite honestly. It's like not limiting yourself to what you have experienced previously, and knowing that there is so much more that you can have in this life if you're willing to put in the work for it, right? But you're going to have to use your intuition to know, you know, and trust in yourself. Does this feel right? Even if, you know, everything is already going one direction and set in place, are you really happy with the way that things are? There may be a big evaluation going on at this time within you for making this determination, if you will. Ooh, look at this beautiful peacock energy coming out here today, talking about beauty, right? Knowing how amazing and wonderful you are and that you don't deserve less, all right? So don't settle for less. I am beautiful even when I don't think it. I am beautiful even when I don't see it. I am beautiful no matter how many people don't say it. I am beautiful and I don't even care if you know it. I am beautiful, which is why I don't have to try so hard to show it. That's right. You only have to know that within yourself, all right? So even if the muse is not present, as this card talked about, even if you don't have that motivation, if you will, you know, to move forward because it seems like you're doing it all alone, look in the mirror, because that is the one you need to be supporting you the most. So don't forget how amazing you are, and don't give up on what you know that you truly want and deserve for your life, is what I'm getting from this message today. Absolutely hit that like button and let me know below how this may be resonating for you. Let's get some love advice moving forward in this situation, shall we? Love advice for this day. What do I need to know for our collective? We have an energy of passion coming through. A magnetic and seductive quality surrounds you at present. Enjoy it. All right, so I feel like with this card, maybe this really is breaking out of that nightmare, not going back to that same situation, perhaps 1313, that you always find yourself in. This is about learning our lessons, all right? Remembering what we've been through and not going back and getting back into that insanity cycle that does nothing but leave us up at night, sad. This card says, give thanks for the blessings of love soon to come your way. Know that you deserve to be and have all that your heart truly desires. You have to know that, of course, within yourself first. That's where this all starts. And that's perhaps what you are discovering at this time, which is why you may be, you know, or someone may be seeing you as very magnetic, because they see you tapping into your power. They see you valuing your self-worth, all right? This card here also says, look inside yourself and examine what is causing you to feel this way. What's causing you to feel like, you know, you want to give up perhaps, or go backwards, or not continue to move forward towards what's really going to bring you this happiness, because this is the energy that it feels like we are in at this moment, or how we see the situation. Nothing but worry, keeping you up at night, you're not getting good sleep. So what is it that needs to change so that we can wake up from this nightmare and not live this reality in such a downtrodden state, if you will? All right, guys, you ready to get an answer to your question? Let's do it in 3, 2, 1. And your answer for this day, my dear, is a hard no. Beautiful. I do hope you got answers that you needed here today. Thank you so much for being here, and blessings for your day ahead. Don't forget to hit that like button, subscribe, and bell notification. Let me know below how this resonated. I'll see you guys tomorrow for Love Tea Thursday. Bye for now.